Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So today I'm in the Shelby because I'm on my way to a local shop. It's actually called Shelby Garage. It's in Flower Mound. It's a town here in North Texas. The reason why I'm going there is because yesterday when I was changing my oil, I noticed that my headers that I got put on a while back, which is a problem that I thought I took care of, but my headers are rubbing a little bit on my K-member, and I thought I took care of that. I thought I adjusted it, and it was not going to be an issue. I don't know if the car, if it's because I had the car on jack stands and it kind of like shifted stuff a little bit, but I'm taking it to the shop to have them just take a look at it, and if I have to adjust or trim part of the K-member back so it can clear and it doesn't hit. At least it's an issue with the headers I have. I'm not sure if any of you guys watching this have had that same kind of issue. I have the LTH 1 7/8 headers. From what I was told, the headers usually don't have any issues with clearance, so I don't know. Not really that big of a deal. It's barely like touching, but that could turn into like a bigger issue potentially. So we're just gonna go over there, have them take a look at it, hopefully fix the issue, and also it's an excuse to go check out the place because clearly it's called Shelby Garage. They specialize in new and old Shelby GT500, GT350s, Super Snakes. Man, from what I understand, everything is short of trying to Super Snake your car, which obviously you got to do that at Shelby American in Vegas. But it's an excuse also to go there, like I said, and just check out the shop and take a look around. So on the way there, we'll catch us up after we get there. But yeah, I decided to bring it in because I didn't have any other place to take the car to stick it on like a lift to have someone take a look at it. And it's an easy fix, I'm sure, but I don't know if it's going to turn into something else, Talking about, it's on the passenger side, right here.
Okay, so
you can see it was rubbing even right there.
Yeah.
And it just got to be trimmed like a horseshoe shape, like right there.
I got you.
And you could tell it's flexing because it got a mark right there.
Yeah, it did. Okay.
I just don't want it to turn into something else that it's not.
This is just a bracing for everything under here.
Yeah.
It's just a cross support. It's flimsy anyway. It's a really thin. So.
I mean, I could still keep the cross support with.
Yeah, no, we're going to keep this.
Okay.
But I'm saying that I'm going to take out this piece right here.
Okay.
But this is where your lower control arm mounts to.
Right.
And you don't want to take away from the support of that.
And we were trying to be careful of that last time. You can tell my professionalism.
I see. Okay.
You just got to be trimmed back just a little bit.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and start by taking these off. And
Okay.
then I will.
So you've been officially open for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. Because how I found you guys is I drove through here, I don't know, like a month and a half or so ago. I saw the sign. I wasn't sure when you guys were open, and then I saw you guys online. Then I got in contact with you guys, and so cool.
Pretty much Classic Recreations, the sister company to Shelby Garage, has
Right.
been around for almost 20 years. So
Okay.
our founder, Jason Engel, he had a license and has a license to rebuild the 68 to 70 GT350s and GT500s.
Really? Okay.
So yes,
Nice.
each car is completely handcrafted to every customer's exact specification.
Okay.
So just for instance, we have 2 Boss 429s here. Each of them have a John Causey handcrafted 572 engine.
Okay.
producing about 850 horsepower.
No kidding. Okay.
So it's a lot of jam-packed power.
Knock out these because they're studs.
Yeah.
And then put bolts going the other way with nuts.
Yeah, because that would
And it
be
shouldn't
because of the that's gonna be an issue. But yeah, if you guys have to drop that, that's fine. And then just flip them around, right?
Well, we'll knock
Flip
it
those
out.
around.
We'll put bolts.
Yeah.
Bolts in there? Okay.
Because it already has press fit made for it.
Okay. All right.
So.
But
It's a beautiful car.
yeah,
I love
so-
that 2011 design.
I did the whole 13-14 swap in the front.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did the 13-14 headlights, front and upper grille. Obviously, the Shelby American heat exchanger.
Yep.
And I did the 13-14 swap for the taillights in the rear too as well. So
You did great.
Yeah.
That's a good looking car.
yeah, I bought it stock. I mean, I kind of just randomly found it online, and my wife and I are like, "Oh, let's just go take a look at it. Let's go." I mean,
Why not?
and then a test drive turned into a $40,000 purchase 4.5 years ago.
Upgrade. The guys that can't afford a Super Snake upgrade,
Yeah.
but want that type of performance, they want the Shelby Provenance.
It's not a cheap upgrade.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not a cheap upgrade.
yeah.
And you got to ship your car to Shelby American.
But you want all the same kind of parts and upgrades, just without the Super Snake stamp and badge and all the.
Yeah, so they can bring it to us.
The CSM.
They can say, hey, Shelby worked in my car.
Yeah.
The same innovation, craftsmanship, performance, legacy is attached to their car.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily break their budget. So let's say they say, for now I can only afford an exhaust upgrade.
Right.
I'd like to bring it in a few months and get an air intake.
Sure.
Then I want to add.
Just the pieces at a time. You don't have to hold the car for 6 months.
And they can bring it in for maintenance, so they don't have to take it to the dealership necessarily.
Yeah.
They can bring it to us and know that guys that know what they're doing, they're trained by Shelby, are working on their car.
Right. I'm getting a tour of the area while they're working on the car. So they have a. Is this a 2020? 2020 GT, right? But it's got the Super Snake HUD, but it's not a Super Snake. Okay, it's just got all the Super Snake stuff on it.
Yeah.
Hood, front end. Okay, so it's got the whole Super Snake front end, hood, blower.
Yep.
So is it putting down all the same kind of power that if this was like a licensed Super Snake? Is it the same?
Yeah.
About the same? Okay.
About 750.
750?
Yeah.
Is this the 10-speed or is it the manual?
10 speed.
It is a 10-speed. Okay. So it's quicker then. It's just a 10-speed.
So, what with the lowering kit suspension,
Yeah.
Shelby wheels, grill, all the engine attachments,
Okay.
the side window louvers,
Oh, I see that. Yeah. Okay.
the gauge pod right there on the dashboard.
Is that blower? Is that a 2.3?
I'm not sure. Do you know if it's 2.3? The blower?
Gen 3?
A 2.3?
Is it like a 2.3
I
or
think it's a 2.3.
2.3 liter? Okay.
Wouldn't quote me on it. But
Same size as mine. Okay. So essentially, if someone wants Super Snake components but doesn't want to pay Super Snake cash, because you're spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on the GT, and then the package on top of that's more than the price of the car.
Yeah.
So essentially, you won't have a licensed Super Snake, but you can have all the components. It could look like one.
Yeah, basically it's kind of a build your own Shelby type of concept.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, of course, again, built by a licensed Shelby builder.
Right.
All right, so these are donor cars. This over here is I believe it's a 73 Bronco.
Okay.
The body work is complete. It's waiting for paint.
Okay.
The entire chassis is being completely engineered by a company called Roadster Shop.
Okay.
New suspension, new chassis, and all that. So that'll be a brand new Bronco. GT350. These are anywhere from 67 to 69 Mustangs.
Right.
Where we take an original Mustang and cut away all the bad stuff, all the rust and all
Sure.
the stuff that's not safe, and then rebuild and handcraft the car around that.
It's all resto. Yeah.
That original bin.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a gap product in that you have restoration,
Right.
you have Restomod, we're recreation.
Recreation.
It's officially it's a high-end restoration, but we call it recreation. But so this is a licensed Shelby GT500. This is our 545 series.
67.
This is it's either 67 or 68.
Yeah.
This one's a 67.
Okay.
This one's running a Ford Performance 427.
It's got the
And
427.
we call it our 545 series because it cranks out about 545 horsepower.
Right. Right.
The thing that I want to note about how our founder Jason Engel designed these engines, when you look at the engine bay, everything's clean.
Right.
These components are here instead of here because it's one less thing to have to look at.
Right.
The batteries in the trunk, it's one less
Sure.
thing to look at. All the wiring, we use extra hoses and wiring and tuck them off to the side so the engine can stand out.
It's beautiful.
The entire undercarriage of the car, and you notice underneath the hood
Right.
is Raptor line,
Yep.
so it makes it rust resistant.
Yep.
And again, we ship our cars all over the world, so we have to make sure that they can withstand.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't realize it's a right-hand drive.
Right. So this particular
I
car
should have known it. I didn't see that. Okay.
This particular car is going to South Africa.
Okay.
The client's waiting for just the governmental procedures to get it shipped.
Yeah.
Which, when you take it to car shows, always kind of throws people.
The battery in the trunk there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's cool. So that's right-hand drive. I don't think I've seen a 67 that's a right-hand drive before. That's nice. That's cool.
But what you're looking at is a car that was handcrafted literally from the ground up. From
Yeah.
The donor body you saw there, there's just sheet metal, to adding the quarter panels, the doors, the A-frames, everything. And even all the stylizing is handcrafted.
Is it going to survive? Is it going to clear?
Yeah.
All right. So what piece did you have to trim? Or did you not trim it yet?
Let's come across this bracket right here in the corner.
Where?
It's janky though, so right now we
I
still
don't
have
care
to
if
cut
it's
back. We have to cut back here and smooth it out.
Okay.
And then we'll paint it up for you so it doesn't rust.
Awesome, awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, because you can tell where it was hitting. Yeah, hitting. Cool. I'll get out of you guys' way. Okay, we got it all trimmed up, and then they painted it to avoid any rust issues. Looks like I'm not going to have any clearance issues. So that's good. So it looks a lot more professional than my hat job I did earlier. But we're checking that bolt right up there. Make sure it's not going to hit.
It's not hitting.
Okay.
It's fairly close.
Hard to see with the camera, but
Shorten it.
I did shorten it before, but if we had to shorten it a little bit more, we can. They're not going to hit or rub anything. It looks like it'll be fine. That's good.
I think it's fine. I should
Yeah.
on that header.
It's not going to move, not going to flex.
Your worst thing is maybe right here. On that side.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, up there. On there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, is it shiny though?
All right, so no more issues with the exhaust and rubbing it on anything like the K-member. All that was smoothed out. It looks like it's not going to have any issues with like clearance and rubbing and with the vibration. So big thanks and shout out to Caleb and Brian over here at Shelby Garage here in Flower Mound. I couldn't thank you guys enough. You guys are fantastic. If anyone here that is watching this is in the North Texas area that has a Shelby GT500 or a GT350 or just a Mustang in general, or even a Corvette. It's not specifically Shelby and Mustangs, but that's what they specialize in. Go check them out. I'll put a link in the description to their Facebook page and check them out. Can't thank these guys enough. These guys are fantastic. But if you guys are watching this, you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe, like, and comment, and let me know if anyone here also does have the LTH headers, if you guys also had the same issue I did with it rubbing on the K-member or any other issues like that as well. So let me know. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys next one. Take care. Bye.